Hello, David. It was a pleasure for CIEP trainers to meet you on the Lamorinda CIEP Peton course this year. And as promised, I'm sending you the video analysis of your gesture in the beginning and in the end of the training camp. We will have a look mainly at your body position, at your gesture and movement, and also on the launching release of the ball. All right, let's have a look at the two videos we have made in Lamorinda. On the left, it's the video from the first day that we will watch with some few comments, and then we will have a look on the video on the right, which is David version 2.0 from the third day of our training. All right, let's start on the left. You can see you balance front and back with your arm, and in order to get to a distance you have to help yourself with bending your knees. You release the ball very early, and you don't work with your wrist. All right, there are some more details, but let's concentrate on the video on the right to see the difference. And you are more compact. There is more energy in your gesture. We'll still have a look from the profile, pointing and shooting. Okay, and still the shooting. And then we will come back in the beginning of this video to see your gesture more in detail. All right, let's have a look. First thing, well, your feet position is quite all right. If you can put your feet more in parallel, it would help you in having the right direction and having both knees unlocked in the same way. As for your knees, you unlock them too much. The question is just to enter into the circle as if you stop on the street, and unlock the knees in a natural way. You unlock them and you go a little bit more. You bend them more than necessary, so you can feel more the tension in your legs. Train this, just walk and stop, even without pétanque. Anywhere you go and you stop, you go and you stop, and watch how your knees are unlocked and how you feel comfortable in that position. All right, you are straight, not bended on the right or on the left hand side. Take care of the thumb of your left arm. It should never be in front. It should always be in the axis of your body, close to your body. And your left arm should move more or less in these limits, in a natural way, to balance what's happening on the right hand side. All right. see you are here and you enter into your knees still some more. Okay, start with flat wrist and come with the flat wrist here. Not higher than this. You go too high with your arm. Stop here. Stop the arm. Pull up the ball with the fingertips and close it in your wrist. And in this moment, you continue, swing back with the closed wrist, swing front with the closed wrist, and then you release the ball in an arc. You go too high. And as you pull up the ball with the wrist, not just with the fingertips, you pull it up too much. Then at the same time, you unlock your elbow, look. And when you go back, you swing back perfectly, profit from that. You don't need to help yourself with your knees or with any other part of your body. The ball will just go at the distance easily. But as you don't close the wrist enough until the end, you see it's not closed, you have flat wrist. Then you don't control the release of the ball. Take care of your elbow, because you can see it's unlocked, and release the ball a little earlier. That's quite significant on all 4 balls that you throw here. You release the ball too late. You release it really here, but release it here. Here, let it go in an arc and with the control. Also, you can see that you don't work with your left arm. You just leave it on the left-hand side, and you don't help yourself with that. It should balance what's happening on the right, as I said, but here it's just blocked. It doesn't help to add the energy to the release of the ball. As you see, it's too high. It's not closed the wrist, and you can see you prepare for the release with force. You enter into your knees, bend your knees. Your left arm will go in front of your body. Look in front. Here you are at the back. Here you are in the front. But you should stay, in the same level, not having the shoulders behind or in front. And as the wrist is not closed, you release the ball already here. And you throw the ball with this part of your arm. So there is a tension, and you throw, in fact, with the shoulder. What I would recommend you is just play. Well, stand in front of a mirror and balance your arms. You can balance both arms in front and at the back, and again, just to see where the shoulders will let you go at the back without forcing, and it will give you this natural way of balancing in front, and after you will add the throwing of the ball. There should be no tension in the shoulders. It should really go smoothly, and if you transfer it to the throwing of the ball, you will see the huge difference. Okay, you see your knees. Here it's okay. Here it's natural. But after you make this is a tension. tension in your legs. That's not the aim. The aim is to be like this and to stay like this from the beginning until the release of the ball. So find your comfortable position in which you can stay the whole gesture, in which you can stay the whole match, in which you can stay the whole day, as if you stood on the street and you spoke with somebody. If you will do that on the street, you will not stand like this because it hurts. All right. So this is okay. Flat wrist, locked elbow. You shouldn't go higher than this. So at this moment, stop the arm, pull up the ball with the fingertips a little bit, just 1 centimeter, 1.5, and close the ball in the wrist. And keep it closed, and release at the very end. What you do, look, you go higher, you go very high, and here you go even up with this is just too much. Even if it was here, it's too much. Just pull it up 1.5 centimeter with the fingertips, not with the wrist. It will pull up the wrist as well a little, but it's the fingertips that are the engine of the pulling up. And look, you don't really close the wrist. You prepare for sending the ball with force, with your knees and with your left arm in front. All right, and in the moment when you release the ball, look at your knees. You give an impulsion with your knees and you finish a little bit on the tips of your toes. Backs of your shoes are in the air. And here you can see that you throw the ball a lot with your shoulder, which is not good for your body and it's not very effective. Balance, front and back, just to have this feeling of a natural movement. You see, you put this, you push it with your shoulder. Go a little bit less behind, just where the shoulder lets you go without pushing, as this is at the back and here you can see your left arm is in the front. You see, you help yourself with your knees and you finish like this on the tips of your toes. So, David, find your comfortable position as for your feet. A position where you can stay 50% of your weight in front, 50% at the back, from the beginning until the release of the ball. First thing. Second thing, when you start your movement, don't go that high. Don't go higher than this. Here you stop the arm, pull up the ball with your fingertips, just a little, much less than you do right now because you do it with the wrist. Put down the ball, close it in the wrist as much as you can. Also test it. It's individual, but you can close much more than you show on this video. Keep it closed from this moment, when you swing back, when you swing front, until this moment, and then release the ball in a curve and work with your arm. Swing front, swing back, with the ball, without the ball, just to have the feeling that it's the arm that works, that it's not the shoulder that's throwing the ball. As otherwise, it will hurt, it will not be performant, and you will get tired quicker than necessary. Here it is. Good work in 3 days. It's a big difference between David version 1.0 and David version 2.0, but there are still some few details to work on. Start with small distances just to have the feeling. Start without the ball, then add the ball and play 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters, and as soon as you will feel comfortable, continue with the longer distances. But always it has to be the arm that is throwing the ball and not the shoulder. I hope this video is and will be helpful for you. I hope to see you again with our CIEP staff in California, in France, in Prague, or anywhere else. Don't forget, we have our online follow-up programs, CIEP Zoom and CIEP Performance. You'll get all the details in the mail. Should you be interested, or should you need any other additional information about petanque, just don't hesitate to send us an email. I wish you all the best. See you next time. Bye-bye.